Good morning, gamers. This is SomniaSky, and welcome back to more Let's Play Persona 5 Royal. Today, we're going to be continuing on through Maruki's palace. We got past the examinations that he posed that we, well, lied through, and in this episode, we're going to be continuing on with the palace by getting through the counseling room. Now, first things first, the first thing we can see here is another one of these videotape rooms, so let's go and watch something about Maruki's life. Oh, another TV. Looks like we're in for another movie. Oh, but not right now, at least. There's no tape in the player. No doubt we'll need to find one in order to proceed. Let's start looking. So yeah, unlike the other versions of this room, instead of having to find a way into the room, now we just have access to it, but we need to find the tape that goes with it. So yeah. We need to go... well, actually, I think. First things first. We could go in through here. Uh-oh. That's totally a menacing guy. Yeah, why not?
Huh?
Whoa, Beefcake Shadow at 12 o'clock. He appears to be blocking the only path forward in the palace. We'd better prepare for a fight.
Joker.
He looks really tough. Are you ready, Joker? Why don't we hold off on that one? As you can kind of see there, which I kind of wanted to show off, there is another query-locked gate. So there's, even if we did get past that shadow, which we will eventually, not a whole lot we can do about that. So let's head on up in this way. We're going to need to find the videotape in order to proceed anyway, so.
It's somewhere.
Let's see. There's a lot of different ways we can go about... Okay. Oh man, look at all those savage enemies. There's a whole lot of Fafnir we're fighting in the near future. Make sure no one sneaks up on us while we hunt down that videotape. So yeah, there are a lot of shadows in here, a lot of savage type enemies, and there are a lot of rooms in this little area too that we need to explore in order to find what we're looking for. Now, I know which room we need to go into, so, of course, I'm going to go to whatever room isn't that one. So,
Looks like you can use your grappling hook here.
Alright, let's continue on with this. Ooh, what do we got here?
Oh.
Could it be the tape we're looking for? No. No, it is not. Nuts.
Check
Oh
it
well,
out.
nothing.
Grappling hook should get us around this.
Yeah, I know! Backseat
This one
grappler.
looks tough.
But yeah, before I deal with all of that, I'm gonna deal with the savage enemy and then explore some of the other rooms. Oh, okay. Wasn't expecting that. Alrighty.
I can feel it.
Oh, we got a really
chest.
weak one in
Let's
here.
open it.
You know what I say about weak
Show
ones?
me your true form.
Right for the pickings, that one. Are those... Oh, no, those are the weird helmet things. I was like, I thought those were skull... Oh. Oh. Well, that's not good. Don't like that. Is this the videotape?
Oh.
No. What do you mean, no? Well, a relax gel is actually pretty good. So, I'll take that, I suppose. We got a grapple point up there, of course. I guess I could show this off, but the grapple points really don't do a whole lot for you, so I'm not really gonna bother.
Looks like we can get past
let's
here.
see.
I'll leave it up to you whether or not to
You're
use
not
the
a weak
grappling
one.
hook.
Alrighty. Are you the videotape?
Oh.
No! Well, a bead is still useful, though. Oh? Let's join the patrol. Apparently some intruders rejected treatment and are currently roaming the facility. If they refused our master's salvation, then they truly are beyond help. We must capture them quickly. Don't forget to lock this door. Are you there to tell me that that's the door I'm supposed to be going through? Is that what the whole point of that is? I'll deal with that later. What do we... Oh, we got another note. June 3. My thesis is progressing bit by bit. The more research I perform, the more I recognize the dangers of cognitive science. It's definitely contributed to my suspicions over my research being set down. No matter what, I must complete my thesis as soon as possible. My biggest problem is my lack of research subjects. If only I could find some hint about the cognitive world, about this power I've received. I'm not giving up, funding or no funding. I will complete my thesis. I will save everyone. Well, not a whole lot I can do about that right now, I suppose.
There's a strong-looking shadow.
Yeah.
Stay focused.
See, I want that savage enemy to turn around so I can grab it real quick. I guess if it sneaks past here, that also works.
Okay.
On to the next.
Let's do this.
Let's dance.
Oh, finally!
Come on.
Would you?
Finish this.
With grace. This is. Don't forget the pose. You get into the platinum league for that.
Eat this.
Okay, glad I got to show that off, even if it didn't kill.
Payback time, kid.
It's a very good showtime, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, nice. Rather convenient. Kind of wish I got something more than just iron. Oh, fuck. I was talking! Okay. Let's see. What do we got in here?
Oh.
Definitely this isn't it, but you know. Oh, absolutely nothing. Wow. Well, there's more in this room that we could do in order to get to where we're trying to get to, but let's show off the last room in this area real quick before I deal that. And by that I mean, let's deal with the savage enemy first.
I'll reveal you.
Okay, we're finally done with that enemy group. It took incredibly long. Yeah, this last door over here is locked. Now to show this off, because I guess the game's been nagging me about it this whole time, you can grapple hook up here if you really want to, but it doesn't lead anywhere important or relevant, so there's not really a whole lot of use for that. All it really does is it lets you get around this area without fighting the savage enemies, and why would I do that? So yeah, the way we need to go is up here. Not up here. Sorry, the other up here. This up here. If you climb up here, there's Among Us vent we can crawl into.
I have something.
Let's see. I don't think there's anything for us up here. But we can.
Oh, it's a
Down
treasure
here.
chest. What should we do with it?
Open it. Duh.
Oh.
A starry wisdom vest, huh? That'll be useful for later. Let's grab this item over here.
Oh.
What's in the box this time? Is it the videotape? Hey, it's the videotape.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so yeah. Now that we've done all of that, let's go ahead and open up this door. And let's get out of here. Yeah, so we've done all we can in this room. Nothing else left for us here. We can crack this door open over here, and we can head on down to the wooden door we saw earlier. So let's go watch that videotape and see if we can pick up an answer to a question we don't even know yet. I'll wager this much, it won't be pleasant. Regardless, we should watch it sooner rather than later.
So, you're Sumire Yoshizawa, huh? I'm Dr. Maruki. I'll be your counselor. First of all, thank you for coming to see me.
Yes. Thank you for seeing me. I'm sorry. I'm not sure what to discuss. I only came here today because my parents wanted me to.
That's fine. So, do you want to just chat until our time's up then?
Chad, huh?
Of course. It's not really possible for us to talk about things you don't want to discuss anyway. I've also got some sweets and some salty snacks there. Feel free to have at them.
Oh yes, thank you so much.
So, let's start with, how about, what'd you eat for lunch yesterday? I'll go first. The other day, a friend of mine gave me a ton of apples. I've grown tired of just eating them by themselves. Yesterday, I thought, why not try using them as a meal ingredient? So, I tried making an apple dish for lunch, but that didn't turn out too hot. What do you think I ended up making?
I have no clue.
Shrimp and chili sauce with apples. You know how sweet and sour pork can have pineapple in it? I was going for that, but
Sounds like it didn't work for you. Apples do make for good ingredients, though. If you grate them, you can make a surprisingly versatile sauce. I use it in plenty of my food. It's pretty nutritious and good for digestion.
you cook, Yoshizawa-san? I'm impressed that you care so much about nutrition. You must be really on top of things.
I'm just active, that's all. I'm a gymnast. My coach has told me more than once to be conscious of everything I eat.
I see. How's practice going for you? Has it been rough lately?
It has been rough. I mean, it's nothing I can't handle, but it's not going well. I don't even know what I want to do anymore.
Sorry to hear it. Do you enjoy gymnastics?
I'm not even sure of that. My older sister and I made a promise. We'd both compete and win the biggest gymnastics awards in the world. But she passed away. She protected me from a car. I stole Kasumi's dream away from her. I can't do it anymore. I can't just go on like this. If Kasumi were here instead, I know she'd make her dream come true. Only Kasumi could have done it. No matter how long I try to compete, it's not going to change anything. I'm sorry.
There's no need for you to apologize in here. If there's something you need to get off your chest, please do so.
Sometimes I can't help but think things would have been better if I were Kasumi Yoshizawa. After all, just wishing to make her dream come true does nothing for her in reality.
Making dreams come true, huh? Well, I don't think your train of thought is strange at all, Yoshizawa-san. In fact, wanting to become somebody else isn't necessarily an entirely bad thing.
You think so?
Everyone is capable of changing themselves. Your imagination's your only limit. That's why, if you aspire to be more like another person, it's actually possible. Thought exercises like, would that person do this? Or realizations like, that person wouldn't do that. These sorts of thoughts can lead people to change themselves in ways that more closely mirror the target person. Can you still imagine what your sister was like?
Yes.
If your sister were in your shoes, what do you think she'd do?
Well, she wouldn't cry. If she had the time to do that, she'd just practice more instead. Dr. Maruki, I want to become Kasumi.
I know. And I'm sure you can too. Just believe in yourself. How about it? Are you feeling any better now?
Yes, I feel like a weight's been lifted off of me. You're amazing, Doctor.
It's no big deal. Still, it seems like my counseling approach does some good after all.
All right. I'm not sure how to put it, but I feel like I've been reborn all over again.
Really? I'm very glad to hear it. Feel free to drop by again sometime, should anything come up. We can even just have a chat, like today.
Thank you. Then we could pick up where we left off talking about...
Something the matter?
Now that I think about it, I'm not any good at cooking. I don't know why I said those things earlier. My younger sister's the one who is really great at it.
That's right. Kasumi Yoshizawa.
Yes? What is it?
Oh, nothing. I'm so glad I was able to help you. Good luck with your training.
Right. I'll do my best. For Sumire's sake and mine. Was that? Yes. It was a counseling session I had with Dr. Maruki. It was just after after my sister passed away. From that moment on, I lived my life really believing I was Kasumi.
It was all due to the rewriting of your cognition. His actualization, as we've started calling it.
Okay, but I've been wondering something. So, it was only Sumire who believed that she was Kasumi, right? I assumed someone in your family or one of your friends would have noticed you going by the wrong name right away.
Well, I can certainly remember being called Kasumi by everyone else, too.
It might be more accurate to say you misheard or misunderstood the name you were being called. Like everyone kept calling you Sumire, but your cognition made you hear it as Kasumi.
So that's why nobody thought it was weird, including her folks and herself. Damn.
This must be part of the whole salvation nonsense Maruki's trying to pull over on us.
That memory may have been kept here in video form because he truly does wish for Violet to be happy with life.
I admit, I really did feel saved in that moment when I became Kasumi, but at the same time, I ran from my life as Sumire. I'm genuinely grateful for what Dr. Maruki did for me, but I'm done running. Let's get going.
Yeah, so now we even get a glimpse into what happened to Kasumi, well, not Kasumi, Sumire, in that specific moment. Okay, well we know there's an enemy on the other side down there, so I'm gonna restore some of my SP. I think I'm gonna use some of the curry we have. And that ought to do us some good. I'm gonna take a quick dip back into the safe room real quick.
We can.
Okay.
Okay. Took care of everything in there. Let's go down here and take on the mini-boss of the area.
Joker.
He looks really tough. Are you ready, Joker? Good to go.
Yes.
Alright, let's do this. Are you the Phantom Thieves? We're here to destroy the phony utopia your boss is trying to make. Would you mind getting out of the way? Foolish rebels, you won't take one step past here. Oh, look at that. Another familiar face. This is the Blazing Giant, Cert. No weaknesses, and as you can imagine, fire does absolutely no good here. So yeah. We're going to be focusing a lot on having our physical attacks do the talking for us in this particular fight. So yeah.
It's time.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Oh! Actually, I probably shouldn't have done that. Whatever. Cert here can use Concentrate and then use very powerful fire elemental skills like Inferno and then Blazing Hell. You could try to go for the angle where you absorb or be immune to fire, but honestly, it's probably fine as long as you maintain the healing. Really, the big concern here is
Burning. She can't move without hurting herself.
the concern here is whenever you get burned, which is kind of just something you have to cure for yourself. So.
As good a time as any.
Oh, I probably should have cured Ryuji.
Fire! Don't move around or you'll make it worse.
Now that's power. Persona.
But yeah, even though it resists physical, you can still go for that if you have a lot of like powerful physical skills. So.
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool.
The persona I have out right now starts with an automatic attack buff to everyone, which is why I didn't have Ryuji go for that. But yeah, otherwise just kind of, you know, do your standard buffing rotation and leave on out of the party.
Thank you so much.
And you should be pretty good to go. Atomic flare? Oh, for the technical.
My power! Dance, Persona!
Yeah, let's cure that for you now. And give you a taste of God's hand.
Skull, what are you doing?
I tried so hard and got so far. And in the end... Alright, well, I'm just gonna do this now. And then you, I'm gonna have heal everyone. Mostly Skull, but you know.
I'll return the favor.
Sorry.
I got, through the Jazz Club, I got Skull Arms Master, to reduce the amount of, HP, consumption that's involved with... Oh, are you kidding me?
Here it comes. Down. Thank Violet.
Wow. And if I back out of this, you won't even be able to all-out attack, or not all attack, but baton pass. I was trying to have Violet do the crit buff on everyone, but no! Give us your fighting spirit, Skull.
Persona.
Let's go for it, Brave Blade. Maybe we don't need the crit buff.
Joker, you're looking cool.
Maybe we're just fine as is.
Persona. Get wrecked.
Wonder if you could finish it off. Oh, nice job. I knew those meat tenderizers were good for something. Phew, we did it. Everything going on here is so bizarre, though. Changing people's cognitions and rewriting their realities as happy ones. You may consider this a form of treatment, but I would assuredly decline such a procedure for myself.
Come on.
Let's move out. We need to stop Dr. Maruki. Yeah, it is, more than a little messed up. I mean, look at all these people just hooked up like this. It's a bit sci-fi dystopian, really. A bit like The Matrix, I guess. Security lock currently engaged. Please answer the following identity authentication question. How do many adolescents react when they are close to another who is more talented than themselves? By wishing to be that person, I believe, is the answer here. Authentication complete. Disengaging lock. We did it. I never would have thought I'd be the password to someone's security. Yeah, let's just head on up in here. Oh, a new area with different music and everything. Where are we? Is that a statue of Rumi? Like a giant one? I guess this must be one of those places that's like the deepest part of the distortion, huh? What a change in scenery. We were just in a science lab and now... Quite, it's almost as if we're in... Whoa, look over there! Those people are floating away.
What?
What on earth is going on? Whatever it is, it most likely has to do with Maruki's cognition in some way. I'd say he believes anyone who undergoes his treatment winds up feeling downright rapturous. So he actually thinks he's sending them to paradise? Maruki must really be convinced he's doing the right thing. Dr. Maruki. Mona-senpai, the treasure's above this room, right? Yeah, I think we're pretty close. The real problem is actually getting up there.
Whoa!
There's some stairs, but there's a big old hole in the middle of them. You gotta be thick-looking vines growing out of both sides, too. Think we could use those somehow? We don't know if they'd support our weight. I'd rather not take any unnecessary risks. Steps do extend partway upward, so there should be some method to turn them into safe passageways. At least, that's what prior palace experience makes me think. I must agree, and it looks like there may be a device for doing just that right over there. Think it could help? Well, let's say we don't waste any time then. This is the Twilight Corridor, the last area of this palace, which we'll be exploring a little bit more of in the next episode of Let's Play Persona 5 Royal. See you guys then!